Okay, we are back here now, and we are doing binder number 6. We'll keep going here with binder number 6. We just finished binder number 5 a moment ago. Okay, here we go, binder number 6. So we open up here with staying back. There's a hurricane coming through. There's Hurricane Helms. Very nice photo there of the hurricane. Gregory Helms, Shane Helms, Hurricane Helms, whatever you want to call him. Next is a dual-signed magazine page of Hurricane Helms over here and Mighty Molly Holly down there. So you see Molly in the blue. It's hard the sunlight and glare. And we have Hurricane over there. Again, it's Sunday, July 23rd, 2023 as we're doing this. So we have Hurricane and Molly down there. Okay. In the back you see Test in there, but nothing signed though. Next we have Ice Train. So he was in WCW 93, 94, came back in 96, and was there until at least, I guess, 97, maybe 98. And there's his manager, Hot Let Me Playa, Teddy Long. So we have Ice Train and Teddy Long together, dual sign. So Ice Train here, Teddy Long there. This one came from High Spots, I believe. All right, next we have a current product tag team. Their names are Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. They're known as the Iconics. I put under I for Iconics. This is Billy Kay over here. This is Peyton Royce over there. I have no idea who they are. I don't follow current wrestling, but there they are, Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics. Next we have a tag team called the Invaders. So we have Invader number 1, Jose Gonzalez, and Invader number 2. So they are the Invaders. And one of these guys killed Bruiser Brody, so I don't know which one it was, but this is the Invaders. Invaders. Next we have Iron Mike Sharp. This is Iron Mike Sharp over here. He's in the black trunks there, Iron Mike Sharp. And then we have a small photo here of Iron Mike Sharp right there. So very hard graph to get. The legendary Iron Mike Sharp growling, going, funny guy. All right, next we have the Iron Cheek, very clear signature there on top. This is him facing Hulk Hogan when he lost the title at Madison Square Garden. Hogan giving him a clothesline. So there he is, the Iron Cheek, and a nice clear signature there on top of the Iron Cheek. This is a brand new one, and as I got it, a lot of people told me they wanted to buy it, but I said no, this is my personal collection. I can do what I want with what I buy. This is Beckett Surden. It's the Iron Sheik and Bob Backlund. This is the night when the Sheik won the title from Bob Backlund at Madison Square Garden in December of '83. So we have the Iron Sheik and Bob Backlund. And in the back you can see the Beckett Surden card. Next we have a triple sign photo from an indie show. They were the tag team champions of the show. It's the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov, who are now both dead. And Sunny, who's the manager for them, who's also, like, she's in jail, basically. So pretty much impossible to get any of these people these days. But a nice triple-signed photo of the Iron Sheik, Nikolai Volkov, and Sunny. There they are, the three of them, triple sign. This is triple signed here by IRS. And it's a different gimmicks he had. So this is his real name, Mike Rotunda. When he was in WCW and the NWA, he's Mike Rotunda. There he is, as we know him best in the WWF, as the Taxman, Irwin R. Shyster, IRS. And there he is as VK Wall Street. So nice triple signed photo collage of him there. And pretty cool. IRS. Here's another of IRS, and he signed the whole name. He wrote Irwin R. Shyster. So sometimes he just signs it simply IRS. This one he wrote the whole name. There he's with his briefcase, the Taxman, Irwin R. Shyster. Next we have a rare one. This is Kane as Dr. Isaac Yankem. He doesn't really like signing as Isaac Yankem, so he wrote I Yankem in silver over here. So he's looking a little angry. Isaac Yankem DDS on a 1996 WWF promo type picture. Isaac Yankem. Next we have the Islanders. So we have Tama and Haku here. So these are the Islanders. Black and white photo. Here's another Islanders one from 1987. So it's Haku over here and Tama over there. So they are together, the Islanders, Haku and Tama, on a 1987 WWF promo type picture. Next we have one half of the Jumping Bomb Angels. Her name is Itsuki Yamasaki. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but there's sure it's I Yamasaki there. So it says JBA, which means Jumping Bomb Angel. Itsuki Yamasaki. So Japanese wrestler from the 1987 and 88 as part of the Jumping Bomb Angels. Next we have Ivan Koloff. So here it says Ivan Koloff. There he is with the title belt, getting ready to fight. He has since passed away. His brother Nikita's still around. There's Ivan Koloff. Pretty cool signature there of Ivan. Next we have Polish Power. Ivan Putski. Signed right over here. Ivan Putski. He was kind of like jacked up, but pretty short. Believed in the Polish Power. Ivan Putski. Next we have Ivory. She signed over here as Ivory. There she's in a dress. Ivory. And again, this is just not smudge or anything. It's just the like the sleeve gets kind of messed up and stuff like that. The actual 8x10 is fine inside the Ivory. Here's another of Ivory. Nice green paint pen. She wrote Ivory Hall of Fame 2018. Holding up the women's title, looking determined. So nice photo there of Ivory. Here's a rare one. This is Jack Briscoe. So we saw Gerald earlier. This is Jack, and it's JSA certed, so that means it's real. So there's Jack Briscoe. And then on the back, there's the JSA ticket that goes with it. Next, we have the referee. His name is Jack Doan. He started like in '93 or so. He was there for many years in the WWF. He has a yellow haircut. Looked like Ronnie Garvin a little bit. So he personalized to a guy named Dan, so I think it was Dan Gore. He wrote, "To Dan, best wishes, Jack Doan, WWF 1995. Jack Doan." Rare autograph. And in the back's a picture of Doink. Here's a super rare one, Jack Tunney. Not many autographs of him out there, so he signed over here as Jack Tunney. He was the president of the World Wrestling Federation between, I think it's 84, 85 he started until 95. Brutus Beefcake and some random fan are in the picture with him. But it's only signed by Jack Tunney. So right over there, nice, like, I don't know if it's a silver or a gold kind of color, but pretty cool signature, though, of the legendary Jack Tunney. Not many autographs of him out there. Very cool, unique photo indeed. Next we have Jack Victory. So he wrote Jack Victory 82. I guess this picture was taken in 1982 of Jack Victory. I don't know him that well. I know he competed in WCW, NWA, and ECW for a little bit. His name was Jack Victory. Next we have the Jackal, who's also known as Don Callis, signed up there on top. Kurgan in the picture with him, but it's only signed by the Jackal. From the Truth Commission. Next we have Jacqueline. So you sign over here as Jacqueline. There she is with the woman's title. So we have Jacqueline. Here we have Pretty Mean Sisters, PMS. So Jacqueline over here and Terry Runnels there on the bottom. So nice dual signed photo of Jacqueline and Terry Runnels. This is when they were PMS and they managed Sean Stasiak when he was known as Meat. Jacqueline and Terry. Next we have Jacques Rougeau, and it's a JSA certed photo. So there's Jacques Rougeau, and he's one half of the Rougeau brothers in red trunks, getting ready to fight. So cool in there of Jacques Rougeau. And in the back there's the JSA ticket. And we also have the fan Bob Pivaroff. He meets a lot of these celebrities and wrestlers. He met Jacques Rougeau, so Jacques signed up there in black. I believe you can see it there. You have Jacques Rougeau over there. So there's Jacques with Bob. And the photo on the back you saw before again is JSA certed. So this red one is JSA certed. Next we have Jake the Snake Roberts. So he wrote Jake the Snake Roberts. There he is holding Damien in the air. Nice photo there of Jake the Snake Roberts. Here's another one of Jake the Snake Roberts. This is from the blindfold match at WrestleMania 7 against Rick Martel. He signed over here as Jake the Snake Roberts. There you see Martel and Danny Davis in the photo, but it's only signed by Jake. So nice one there of Jake the Snake Roberts. Here's one of when The Undertaker turned babyface as Jake was about to wallop Randy Savage Elizabeth with the chair after facing him in Saturday's main event, but The Undertaker pulled the chair away to stop him. Signed by Jake the Snake Roberts in red. That's a pretty cool moment. This is where The Undertaker basically started his babyface turn. This is a dual sign one. These guys were co-captains of the Survivor Series 1988. So Jake the Snake Roberts over here Hacksaw Jim Duggan over there. So they are together, Jake and Jim Duggan together. They're the captains of a Survivor Series 88 team. Another dual sign one could be from WrestleMania 6, I think it is. It says, "Trust me, Jake the Snake Roberts." And there's Ted DiBiase with the $sign, as DiBiase has Jake in the $1 Million Dream. They feuded a long time in 89 and 90, but I believe this is from the actual WrestleMania 6 match between Jake Roberts and Ted DiBiase. Both signed in a nice green paint pen. Next we have signed by 2 of the 3 in the picture. This is signed by the manager, James J. Dillon, and the outlaw, Ron Bass. Black Bart is in the picture as well, but it's only signed by Dillon and Bass. You guys saw Black Bart earlier in a solo photo in my collection. There's James J. Dillon, Ron Bass, and again, Black Bart in the photo, only signed by Dillon and Bass. This is signed by Jameson. Funny like gimmick, managed the Bushwhackers. This is a 1991 WWF promo type picture. This is Jameson. He's like the nerdy gimmick and acted funny. Managed the Bushwhackers when they feud with the Beverly Brothers. This one's a little bit hard to see. It's Jamie Dundee though, so he signed it black on a blue background. He's one half of PG-13. I believe he's the son of Bill Dundee. So this is Jamie Dundee. Next we have Jamie Noble. Signed a nice silver Sharpie there. He's got the Cruiserweight belt around his waist, so Jamie Noble. Here's a dual sign one of Jamie Noble and Nydia. So he signed his Jamie Noble boy over here. Nydia signed it over there. Nice dual sign photo of the 2 of them together. Jamie Noble and Nydia. Next we have, I believe she was in ECW. Her name was Jasmine St. Clair. So it says Jasmine St. Clair Love. There she is in a bikini. Pierce belly button ring. Jasmine St. Clair. Next we have the ECW television champion. How do I look in my suit? Jason Knight. So he wrote Jason Knight. There he is with the ECW television title, all beaten up. He also was kind of like an enhancement talent guy in WWF and WCW one time, but better known for being a manager in ECW and the television champion, Jason Knight. And he used to piss off Joey Styles and say, "How does he look in his suit?" Alright, here's a dual sign one. Jason Knight there on top. And this is Angel Amorse. I don't know, remember Angel that well, but she was someone in ECW though, some female worker in ECW. Angel Amorse and Jason Knight together in ECW. All right, next we have a rare one. This is Chief J Strongbow. So we signed it right here in the bottom. This is a magazine page. This is in a blue Sharpie. He wrote J Strongbow right there. Here he is getting his Hall of Fame award in the 1994 WWF Hall of Fame. So again, the legendary, late great Chief J Strongbow. And he's also like a road agent too, I believe, the WWF, and I heard a lot of the guys didn't like him. Chief J Strongbow. And there's the back of the magazine page, and they talk about some things with the Hall of Fame, Raw. Who's that? DiBiase in the ring with somebody? Bam Bam. All right. Next we have Jazz. Nice big signature there in silver. So Jazz, the ladies champion. Next we have, this is PCO when he was known as Jean-Pierre Lafitte. He was a pirate in 1995. Pretty cool gimmick. He had Les Cannonball as the finisher. Jean-Pierre Lafitte. Next we have Jeff Gaylord. He passed away not too long ago. This was signed at the that convention called The Gathering with T-Mart Promotions. He was the guy, he was on Survivor Series 93, one of the Knights with Shawn Michaels. His name was Jeff Gaylord. We saw the Hardy Boys earlier. This is a solo one, though, of Jeff Hardy and the cool symbol he draws. So there's Jeff Hardy. Next we have Double J. That's J-E, haha, double F, J-A, double R-E, double T. Double J, Jeff Jarrett, cutting a promo in the ring. This is probably when he started out around 94 or so. Nice photo there of Jeff Jarrett. Here's another one of Jeff Jarrett when he was the Intercontinental Champion on a 95 promo picture. So there he is, Jeff Jarrett, with the interesting hat. The lights would go off, the Intercontinental title. Double J, Jeff Jarrett, the Intercontinental Champion. Here's a nice triple sign one here of Jeff Jarrett over here, Deborah over here in the blue on blue, a little tough, you can see it, and then Owen Hart on the top. So very hard to get an Owen Hart autograph, but you have a nice triple sign one of Jeff Jarrett, Deborah, and Owen Hart. This is when Jeff and Owen were the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions in 1999. And tragically, Owen passed away doing a stunt in the ring, but they are Jeff, Deborah, and Owen. Next we have Jeff Jarrett over here, Miss Kitty, who was Jerry Lawler's wife, the cat. There they are together. So Jeff Jarrett and Miss Kitty, dual sign photo. Next we have a rare one. This was a low card, almost enhancement talent guy. His name was Jerry Allen. He got a couple wins. He wrestled in the WWF around like 86, 87, 88. This is personalized on like an index card to a guy named Steve. He wrote, "To Steve, best regards, Jerry Allen, 1987. This is like a random 8x10. I have him. The 8x10 is not signed, just the index card, but I thought it was like a nice way to set up and put it in there. So Jerry Allen, very, very rare autograph to get. Another one you don't see too often. This guy was, he had a kickboxing type gimmick. He was in WCW. His name was Jerry Flynn. So he wrote Lightning Foot Jerry Flynn. Nice WCW picture there of Jerry Flynn. Next we have Jerry the King Lawler. He wrote King Jerry Lawler there on the top. There he is presenting his crown. Nice one there of the King Jerry Lawler. Here's another one of Jerry the King Lawler, a WWE photo file from 2014. He wrote King Jerry Lawler, WWE Hall of Fame, 2007. Nice one there of Jerry the King Lawler. Here's a third one of Jerry the King Lawler. He's having a match with Jake the Snake Roberts. He wrote King Jerry Lawler, WWE Hall of Fame, 2007. Might be their SummerSlam match. I'm not positive. I know they went out on Raw too as well. But there it is, the King Jerry Lawler. Next we have Jerry Lynn. He wrestled in ECW, WCW, and WWF, I believe. He was the lightweight champion in WWF, so that's when this is from. There is Jerry Lynn, most famous from ECW, but also spent some time in the World Wrestling Federation. Jerry Lynn. And this is also Jerry Lynn. He wrestled under a mask in WCW in 95 as JL. They called him Mr. JL. So there he is, JL, Jerry Lynn. Next is the father of Jeff Jarrett. This guy's known as Jerry Jarrett. There he is. There's the father of Jeff Jarrett, Jerry Jarrett. Not sure who this guy in the picture is with him, but it's signed by Jerry Jarrett, the father of Double J. He died not too long ago. Jerry Jarrett. Next, a tag team that competed like around 07 and 08. This picture's from 2008. They were called Jesse and Festus. So Jesse signed over here by his trunks. Festus signed over there in the silver. So a nice dual sign photo of Jesse and Festus. Next we have Jesse the Body Ventura. It's a JSA certified picture. He wrote Jesse Ventura over there. Nice picture of him there in his pink or purple type outfit of the body. Jesse Ventura. In the back there's the JSA ticket that goes with that photo. Here's another Jesse Ventura photo. He's with China, only signed by Jesse though. He wrote Jesse Ventura. This one's PSA certified, so a nice one there of Jesse Ventura with China. And there's the PSA cert on the back. This one I got from Gorilla Monsoon's daughter, and I mailed it back to Jesse, and he signed it. So this is commentary of Gorilla and Jesse. So it says, "To Todd, Jesse Ventura." So he is Jesse the Body Ventura. Third autograph. And there's that fan again, Bob Pivaroff. He met Jesse Ventura, so there's a photo. He got him, got the film developed, had him sign it. Jesse Ventura, Jesse the Body Ventura. So he wrote the whole body one in this one. Jesse the Body Ventura, nice with Bob. Next we have Jillian Hall. She was a manager and a wrestler in the WWE in the mid 2000s. This is a 2006 photo file. Jillian Hall signed down there. She had a mole on her face at one time. I know she managed JBL. Later did that Britney Spears singing gimmick. Next we have Jumping Jim Brunzell. He mailed this to me directly. A pretty cool photo collage of a bunch of his career. He wrote, "Todd, you asked and you received. Jumping Jim Brunzell." And he signed it on August 16th, 2013. So I got this almost 10 years ago from Jumping Jim Brunzell. Pretty nice signature of this man. Next we have the legendary, loves to go on rants, manages, Jim Cornette, commentates as well. There's a Raw picture, he's cutting a promo. So Jim Cornette, James E. Cornette over there. Next we have, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. There he is with the American flag. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And there's a some proof of the signing he did. This was in 2006 in California. Next is a 1990 promo picture of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He wrote Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Hall of Fame 2011. Again, there's a 1990 WWF promo picture of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. My first ever figure I got. There's a nice one of Hacksaw Jim Duggan's Survivor Series 89 team. It's signed by everybody except for Hercules. So we have Rugged Ronnie Garvin over there, Hacksaw Jim Duggan over there, and Bret the Hitman Hart over there. They were known as the 4x4s, as they would carry the 2x4s around. It's signed by 3 of the 4 members. Again, Garvin, Duggan, and Bret Hart signed this. Unfortunately, Hercules was dead. He died in 2004, so he did not sign this one. So Garvin, Duggan, and the Hitman. All right, next is a dual sign one. These guys teamed up in late 91 and early 92. It was Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Sergeant Slaughter. So when Slaughter wanted his country back, they started forming a tag team. Nice signed in silver Sharpie by both on a 1991 WWF promo picture. Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Sergeant Slaughter. This one I just got in recently from a virtual signing. It was referee Jim McMonagle, or Monolux. I don't know how you say his last name. He wrote legendary ECW referee, 1993 to 2001, Jim Monolux, however you pronounce it. So there he is, Big Jim, the referee. Next we have Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Nice one there. He's getting all serious with his crazy beard in the shades. So he wrote Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Nice photo of him. Sadly, he's deceased now, but luckily I did meet him, though, at the WrestleMania convention in 2013. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Here's another one of Jim the Anvil Neidhart. As the Hart Foundation were the tag team champions. He signed right here, Jim Anvil Neidhart. Bret Hart in the photo with him, only signed by the Anvil. Next we have a dual signed photo. Both men signed it for me. I originally got Jim Powers to sign. We met me in person. I mailed it to Nikolai. Nikolai signed as well. So he wrote, "To Todd, best wishes, Jim Powers." And then Nikolai Volkov signed it over there. Nikolai has since passed away, but there he is. The Young Stallions against the Bolsheviks. Powers putting Volkov in a armbar. And nice dual signed photo by both men. Came out really nice. Jim Powers and Nikolai Volkov. Photo says Powers humbles Volkov. Here's another one of Jim Powers. I also got it directly from Jim in person. I've worked with him for a while. This is a WCW type promo picture. And again, signed by Jim Powers over here. Here's our good pal Jim Ross on a Monday Night Raw background. It says Jim Ross, WWE Hall of Fame, 2007. Amazing picture of good old JR, Jim Ross. Next we have, I believe this one came from High Spots. Is Jimmy Jam Garvin and his wife and manager Precious. So Jimmy Jam Garvin and Precious together. There they are. Dual signed, and it came from High Spots. Next is our good buddy. Come on, baby. Beautiful. Junkie Jimmy Hart. You signed it as Jimmy Hart right here. Nice. Stands out in blue, facing the camera. Amazing picture of the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from his WWF days. Here's another one of Jimmy Hart. Nice long inscription too. It says Jimmy Hart, Mouth of the South, 2005 Hall of Fame. Came out beautifully there in that yellow gold type paint pen of the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart. And there's some information about the signing. I even have a megaphone signed by him. I'll show you guys that someday. Next we have Jimmy Jack Funk, the Lone Ranger. His name is Jesse Barr. you joined the Funk Brothers, Terry and Dory in the WWF. So it says Jimmy Jack Funk. There he is with the Lone Ranger mask he wore, sitting on the turnbuckle. Jimmy Jack Funk. Next we have the Superfly Jimmy Snuka. So he wrote Jimmy Snuka, TCB, which means taking care of business. So the Superfly Jimmy Snuka, getting ready for a match. Nice one there of the Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Here's a second one of the Superfly Jimmy Snuka. He wrote, from Jimmy Snuka, 1998, taking care of business. Jimmy Snuka. Here's a good dual sign one from ECW. It says, from Jimmy Snuka, TCB, taking care of business, and the Tasmaniac. So Taz doesn't sign much. He's a hard graft to get. But a cool dual sign one of Jimmy Snuka, rest in peace, and Taz as they teamed up for a matchup. I believe it was against the Pitbulls in ECW. Taz and Jimmy Snuka. Two wild men. Alright, this is one of the Valiant brothers. His name is Jimmy Valiant. So he signs it as Jimmy Valiant. Not sure who he's working over somebody in a match, but signed here by Jimmy Valiant. Our next one, the Yokeful Jimmy Wang Yang. He appeared in the WWE in the late 2000s, maybe around like 07 or 08, maybe 09 and 10, around that time. Jimmy Wang Yang. Here's a pretty rare one. It's the brother of Dean Malenko, Joe Malenko. This is after a match that the Malenko brothers had with the British Bulldogs. As you see Dynamite and Davey Boy in the photo. There's Dean, and it's signed by Joe Malenko, who's holding that trophy cup. This was, I believe, in Japan. Nice photo there of Joe Malenko. I know they had a match in, I believe it was January of '89. So Joe Malenko. Here's your buddy, Joel Gertner, and he's even described, well, well, well. So we say that before he did ring announcing. So Joel Gertner loved introducing the Dudley Boys, and there he's with an ECW title. And even wrote, well, well, well on the inscription. Nice one there of Joel Gertner. Here's a super rare one. Enhancement talent, low card guy, Joey Maggs. Finally got a push in WCW around 95, 96 when he was with Teddy Long. This is personalized to a guy named Ron. He wrote, to Ron, best wishes, Joey Maggs. Very, very few autographs out there of Joey Maggs. Very clear signature, and he's since passed away as well. Joey Maggs. All right, next we have Joey Maggs. Oh yeah, Joey Mercury from M&M. He signed right here, Joey Mercury, M&M. Melina and Nitro are in the picture too, but only signed by Joey Mercury. Is on a 2005 WWE photo file. And there's some more information about the signing where they had Joey Mercury. Next is our good pal from ECW. This is a WWE picture though. Joey Styles. He wrote, oh my God, Joey Styles. So he's getting nuts and ready to hype up a match. So the legendary ring announcer, Joey Styles. Next we have John Bradshaw Layfield. And there he is as the world champion of SmackDown at the time. So it says JBL down there. Nice photo there of John Bradshaw Layfield. Here's the original signature of John Cena. We did the full signature. So that's rare because it's like John Cena during his rapping days, like probably in 2003 or so. And he had a full nice signature there. He wrote John Cena. And you'll see later like what his current signature looks like. And then later switch his signature to like a star symbol or something like that. There he is facing Edge. It's dual sign. Edge signed over here in silver. And Cena signed over there. He's giving the STF to Edge. And again, Cena over here in blue. Edge over there in silver. Nice dual sign photo of that. And a great shot of a Cena-Edge rivalry. Next is, so we have John Morrison. There he is with the SmackDown Tag Team title, I believe, or something. So John Morrison posing to the crowd, standing on the top turnbuckle. John Morrison. Next we have a dual sign, John Morrison and Melina. So we signed John Morrison over there. Melina signed over here by the red dress. So a cool dual sign photo of John Morrison and Melina. Next we have Johnny B. Bad, signed right there in the middle by his body with the feathers and boa wearing around his neck. Johnny B. Bad, I'm a bad man, Mark Mero. Next we have Tom Brandi as Johnny Gunn. So he had this gimmick in WCW. He didn't wear that mustache much. This photo is kind of rare, but there he is as Johnny Gunn. Teamed up a lot with Tom Zink. Johnny Gunn, 92, 93. Next we have Johnny Nitro. So someone earlier, John Morrison. Here he is as Johnny Nitro, though. He even wrote the Nitro. This is on a 2006 WWE photo file. So nice one there of Johnny Nitro. Again, this thing's not really here, just the way the the 8x10 thing gets, that smudge or whatever. So Johnny Nitro. Next we have Johnny Polo. So he wrote J Polo. This is Raven as Johnny Polo. Nice photo there of Johnny Polo. Next we have Johnny Rodz signed down here. He helped train a lot of wrestlers. He was a low-card talent in the WWF for many years in the 80s. Johnny Rodz, 2015. This is some stuff Johnny Rodz mailed me, so pretty cool here. He wrote, "To Todd, best regards, your pal in pro wrestling, WWE Hall of Famer, the unpredictable Johnny Rodz, 2015. What's so unpredictable? He usually loses, right? And then over here he wrote, "To Todd, good luck, Johnny Rodz 2015, and he wrote old school on the bottom. So nice smaller photos there, mailed to me directly by Johnny Rodz. Cool trainer guy, still around to this day, and he trained a lot of people. Like I know he trained Taz, he trained Damien Demento, maybe his Tommy Dreamer, a bunch of people he trained. All right, this is a low-card guy. His name is Johnny Swinger. He's originally in WCW. I think he's still wrestling today, maybe one of those, maybe an AEW or some other federation. He wrote, "Losers are the swinging man's best friend." Johnny Swinger. So there he is with the bandana. Interesting gimmick of Johnny Swinger. Here's the guy who managed people like the Dream Team. His name is Johnny V. Johnny Valiant. He used to yell, "The Dream Team! The Dream Team!" So Johnny Valiant right there. Cigar intact from New York City, Johnny V. Johnny Valiant. Here's another one of Johnny Valiant. Is a magazine page signed by his face. So it says Johnny V, Johnny Valiant. He was anti-Beefcake at the time because the Dream Team was feuding with Beefcake. Next we have Jonathan Coachman. He signed as the Coach. So nice one there of Jonathan Coachman. Next we have Jose Estrada. So it says best wishes from Jose Estrada. There he's in green trunks. He was one of the conquistadors. Also the father of one of the Boricuas, Jose Estrada Jr. So there he is, Jose Estrada. Next we have the other member of the Conquistadors, Jose Luis Rivera, and this is like all his gimmicks. So it says Juan Lopez, who I don't even know who that was. He was also known as the Shadow, one half of the Black Shadow. So they had a tag team called the Shadows. He's one half of them. Mac Rivera, Jose Luis Rivera, that's his real name. The Black Demon, who appeared in 1990 as a heel. The Sultan, I have no idea what federation that was. There he is as the Conquistador. There is his regular Jose Luis Rivera. And around, I believe, 86 or 87, he wrestled as the Red Demon. So a whole bunch of gimmicks here of Jose Luis Rivera. And he signed all of them. So this is a very unique photo to have. And that will conclude binder number 6. I'm going to stop for today. We'll be back soon here with binder number 7. Have a good one, everyone. Enjoy your Sunday, and take care.